Hi, I'm Michelle Cromer. This is your Creating a Meaningful Life Tip of the Week. There's an important difference between visiting a sacred site and consuming one. Many sacred places around the world have become destinations for travelers. But sacred travel asks a deeper question. How do we enter these places respectfully? These sites often belong to living cultures. They carry traditions, stories, spiritual meaning that existed long before the visitors arrived. In 2023, I was in Portugal with a group visiting ancient stone circles. Most of the group walked right in directly into those stones, but I stood quietly outside for a moment and I asked the guardians of the stones, like I always do, if I could enter. I promised to do no harm and to respect the space. A man I had only met a few days earlier on the trip asked what in the heck I was doing. When I explained, he looked down at me and said, "I'm in charge of the Druids in England, and I would be so honored if you would join me and the Druids at Stonehenge for the summer solstice." That invitation led to one of the most highlights of my life, an experience that began simply because I chose to respect that sacred site. Respect can look like many things. It can mean dressing appropriately, observing silence, or choosing not to photograph certain spaces. Most importantly, it means approaching the land with humility rather than entitlement. Sacred travel is not about taking something away from a place. It's about entering into it with a relationship of respect, kindness, and fortitude. Before visiting a sacred site, take a moment to learn the story. Respect begins with understanding. Y'all ask me questions at Michelle@michellekromer.com.